Hello, my little ponies. I'm Starlight, and welcome to another exciting installment of Fan Chat. I know, it just seems like the other day that we had the season's finale Fan Chat. So, give a warm welcome for the editor.
Hello there, my friends. I am the editor.
And, of course, the Silverstream.
I'm here to make sure Star doesn't get hurt.
And to eat apples.
And
And
I am Starlight Ginger Pony, and I'm so excited to see you all again. So, this opener of season 6 of My Little Pony was not as, oh, big, bad, monster coming in to sleep the day, although I guess you could say the protagonist was the adorable little alicorn.
no, the protagonist was the storm that was going to kill them all.
Yes, there's nothing more dangerous than a baby. Trust me, I know.
Haha, baby.
So what did we all think of Flurry Mist? Not Flurry Mist,
Flurry
Wow.
heart.
huh?
Wow, Star.
I don't know, it's Flurry something.
Flurry heart.
Flurry heart.
Flurry Hearts. Okay, right. Flurry Hearts. My
You
bad.
can buy them at
I'm sorry.
McDonald's.
So what did we all think of the little adorable bundle of sneezy destruction?
I swear my heart was going to melt every time she made the noises.
I'm sort of confused because throughout a lot of it, it seemed like Shining Armor and Pinkie Pie were the ones mostly dealing with the baby. When it's sad when you have Twilight and Cadence, two alicorns who were better equipped, where they were more like the sidelines doing. Like even Cadence in the library, she was like, "Shining, aren't you supposed to be looking after the alicorn baby?" Hello, woman. You are a freaking alicorn. Deal with your child, who is also an
Yeah, but
alicorn.
she was the one who made the stupid decision to try and take a child away from Pinkie Pie, and it was because of that that she destroyed the Crystal Heart in the first place. So in
Yes, it's
retrospect,
from that
you
she
can't
learnt
blame
Screech.
it's Cadence's fault.
Oh, real quick. Yes, y'all watch Fairly Odd Parents, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Who got the vibe as the same? And I said this before. I told people this is going to be just like the Fairly Odd Parents baby. When that baby was
What
born,
poof?
think about it. How many things happened when it cried, sneezed, burped, and laughed and stuff like that? This baby, it sneezes, boom. Well, at least most of the time at first. Now, when it cries, it destroys things. Bad things happen. Just like it's the same thing. Am I right?
Yeah. Well, the solution to that is make Auntie Pinkie Pie a nanny?
No. She's got to live in. It's how long. Do you know how long it takes to get to the Crystal Kingdom?
Like
A
half a
train
day by
journey?
train.
Probably, exactly. She has a home in Ponyville. She can't just up and go. Oh, the baby needs me.
Well,
After that.
maybe Shining Armor could go back to the capital, and then it's like less than a 5-minute train ride away.
He's a prince now. He can't leave
Yes,
his.
he can live in the royal castle.
Is it official that his title is a prince? Because I've never
Yeah.
heard him say be called Prince Shining Armor.
Yes, I asked Stefan, even though he does music. It's official. Shining Armor is a prince.
I don't care. Princes are punces anyways.
Excuse me, and what are princesses? They're punces too.
No, they
The
are
difference
not.
is, though, they get more development.
Exactly. Shining Armor, all we've seen of him is he squeals when he sees things he likes and cries at things.
So he's a princess, which
No.
means Cadence is the prince.
Oh god, we're gonna start getting fan art of that now of Princess Shining Armor.
There's already fan art of that. Star, please don't do that.
It was a joke.
No, Shining Armor is a representation of a strong stallion. They just keep breaking
Really?
down.
Because speaking of a strong stallion, I think we actually finally got a good, strong stallion as a representation of mandom in MLP.
Yes.
This
It
is
is an awesome coat color. Like, I really like
actually
those patterns.
I
It looks
just
like he's
thought of
wearing
it.
little white booties. It's so
Wait,
cute.
I just thought of it. This is the first time, I'm not even joking, first time in MLP a stallion saves the day.
Yes.
Yeah.
It took 6 seasons for this to happen.
And
Well,
every single character was
Cheese
actually
Sandwich was
likable in
kind of
this
like
episode.
partially
Mm.
responsible for, beating T-Rex because he gave Pinkie Pie the chicken.
But he's not a stallion. But he's not a stallion.
Cheese Sandwich is a stallion.
Yes, he
Oh.
is. Yeah. Wait, what did
Oh,
you
sorry,
think he
sorry.
was?
I thought you were on about Discord because you said Tirac.
Cheese
No.
Sandwich didn't save the day. It was up to Pinkie Pie
Well,
to.
he gave her the key, so
He
sort
didn't
of,
save the day. No.
no, so it's sort of like how Batman kind of indirectly made the Joker, or how the Joker kind of indirectly made Batman. You could say that Cheese Sandwich kind of indirectly helped save the world.
Then you could say Big Mac did it. Then you could say technically Sombra, because if he didn't do that to the Crystal Kingdom, they wouldn't have. No, we're not doing those plot lines. Simple put, first time Stallion saved the day ever in MLP.
Yeah. Also, first time I've seen every single character in the episode is likable and actually did something.
Not all of them. Some
Um,
of the townspeople were pretty stupid.
Well, yeah, but the
can
townspeople don't
I?
have any authority towards it. Like, for once, Celestia and Luna actually did something in the episode. Spike was actually likable and actually had something development for him.
Mm.
What about Star Swirl the Bearded? We've heard about times where he, sealed the Dazzlings away and
Oh, I'm
like
sorry.
that.
Has he been in any of the season episodes? Not as a story, but as an actual character. No? Then let's keep going.
Yeah, we're on about characters that have actually made appearances. I mean, if he ever makes an appearance, that would be brilliant.
Speaking of
Yeah, it
which,
would.
Starlight and wait, what was the stallion's name again?
Um,
Editor, Sunburst.
Sunburst,
Sunbird.
I wouldn't
I
Okay,
say
said editor by
Sunburst.
can I
accident.
just say, if we're going to get another baby, I want it to be Sunburst and Starlight because that color coordination. Just imagine a cute little purple filly with cute little light lavender colored socks.
You're just
Like,
as bad as Mandy.
what it
Oh
would be so
God.
cute.
Uh-huh. She just
God, don't
contacted
get
me
me
recently,
don't
and
get
of
me
course.
started with the socks.
But Starlight, honestly, the next child I could see is obviously Twilight Sparkle and oh gosh, I almost said
Bonbon?
Twilight. No, I almost said Shining Armor. Twilight.
No.
I forgot what his name is. Flash Sentry.
Whatever. As long as
Your
they give
obsession with
Flash
incest
Sentry
is
some
manifest.
development, I don't care. See, here's the thing. I have nothing against Flash Sentry. They just need to give him some plot, you know?
Yeah, when he was in
I mean,
that
he wants
Rainbow.
the plot, all right.
Yeah. Well, what was it? I think it was in Rainbow Rocks. He looked like I'm not kidding. Like he looked like a druggie, like to where the point like he wanted Twilight so bad. Like his shirt was sort of torn, and he was like, "Hey, you seen Twilight around?" And he's itching. I'm not joking. Watch it.
Yep.
It's like he wants her so bad. I'm like, wow, this is weird.
Well,
Hmm.
let's face it. She was gone for 2 years. He probably has a severe case of never mind.
She wasn't gone for 2 years. If she was, the other Equestria girls would have been graduated by now. That's just
Right.
our time. Their time is different from our time.
Right.
Heck,
Okay.
it took them. Yeah.
Anyways,
hmm
so, um,
Real quick, can I say something real quick about
sure.
the baby? And I'm gonna do an actual review for the first time of this episode, getting help from Anthony C. Mm. My thing is, all of you, because I laughed too at Shining Armor, how he appeared at the train. When you all have a child, even you, Star, you will have a child someday. And you keep saying
I
no, I know you will.
say no.
Yes, you will. When you
No.
do, when anybody out there has a child, you will be the exact same. Your baby will not let you rest for weeks.
I'm
You
an
forget,
aunt of
you forget,
7. I
Silver.
know this.
You forget, Silver. Me and Star take care of children on a constant basis.
no,
Not constant.
children are
Not
different from
singular.
babies. Give me a
I
second.
took
Give me a second. Hang on. Important call.
my sister had Vivian while she was living with us. Not only did I have to deal with crazy pregnancy, I also had to deal with a newborn baby in my house. Matter of fact, Vivian they didn't move out till Vivian was almost 6 months old. By that time, she was already starting to sleep mostly through the nights.
Exactly,
She'd
and I
wake up.
work at a place. Exactly, I work at a place where there are children as early as 2 months old.
Did we get a song in this episode?
No. I
I feel
thought
like
we
we.
were. I thought we were. I thought Starlight was going to sing one at the beginning, but nope, we didn't.
Also, does anyone feel like Twilight should, I don't know, like maybe like make a map or maybe put up signs in her giant castle so, Starlight can get around? Because I don't want this to become a running plot
Oh,
coming
it
in.
probably won't. It probably won't.
I don't know.
It was just something it was just something that they did just because they were there.
Mm.
That's just what I'm thinking.
Well, I hope she makes new friends. This might be a chance for us to get to meet and learn more about some more background characters. Maybe we're moving away from, Starlight. I mean, the, the,
You said it.
we're moving away from Princess Twilight Sparkle, and maybe our new character that we're going to be following is Starlight, and that means maybe we'll get a bunch of new characters. And yes, we'll occasionally get to see the main six, but this might be their way of extending the lifetime of the series by bringing in a bunch of new characters.
Yeah, the one thing I'm hoping that doesn't happen is that Starlight becomes the new Twilight and Twilight becomes the new Celestia.
I don't think Twilight could ever become Celestia.
Well, it kind of happened in this episode.
She doesn't have that pony.
Abandoning her student to do something powerful while the student figures it out for itself.
Yeah, but I hope she realizes that
Oh, she
um
did at the end of the episode, but again, Spike was the one that showed that they could showed the errors of ways. He actually got a lot of development for him to this time, which I am extremely happy for,
hmm.
because he actually had thought and process. The last time I saw him actually use any at all sense was in Lesson Zero, where he was actually using his brain to think things through. That was the last time I actually saw good development for him. And that was back in
Yeah.
season 2, I think.
I don't know. See, I don't think that we're going to get another Princess of Friendship. But I do think that maybe by having her this way they can teach us new friendship lessons and they can bring in some new characters and help it get a bit fresher. And really, I can't say that I like or dislike Starlight yet, other than the fact that I had to change my OC's name because of her. Um,
I know
but
that feeling.
I feel
I
like if
blame you, director.
mhm.
I said I blame you, director.
Yeah. So basically, as long as they do develop it right, I feel like she could be a really good character. She just needs to get over this guilt. Because we don't need another Princess Luna making a monster.
I think she got over the guilt because the one thing she was upset was telling her best friend that she became a monster, and she actually did tell a friend about it. So it's kind of like let out her inner demon and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it actually did help her out.
Sorry,
The
my
yawns.
I didn't get to go to bed until like 2 last night. So I lost my train of thought.
Also, another thing that we've never seen before: Twilight's parents actually spoke.
That is very true.
Yes, and the mother was actually voiced by Tara. I do know that for a fact because the voices are too similar.
Mm. Um,
I can't remember
and
what the dad said. That sounded like.
I'm glad that we actually got to see the other princesses doing something. So that
Yes.
was good. I
So
wish.
let's count it down. We got Luna and Celestia getting rid of the weather. You got Twilight and Cadence going around looking for magic and trying to save everyone, and then you got little Flurry Heart flying around being cute.
Which, let's face it, Flurry Heart and Starlight were the best parts of the episode. I will say, though, that I do wish we could have gotten spend more time with Starlight and, no, I can't think of his name again.
Sunburst.
Sunblaze.
Sunburst.
Sunburst, sorry. For him and Sunburst to spend time together. Because I feel like it would have been nice if, I don't know, maybe they could have taken out the whole Crystal Heart being broken thing and kind of focused on Starlight's friendship lesson and them, him then later on finding a spell that helps, with her outbursts so they can go through with the ceremony without, her accidentally blowing away half of the Crystal Empire with a sneeze.
Although, having said that, though, it did bring them all together in the end and gave them a reason for being out of his shell, because Sunburst was just like a hoarder. He just hoarded all of his information, didn't use it because he was ashamed to let it loose. So it actually brought him out of his shell because he was needed. Everything that happened in the episode had a purpose, had a meaning.
Very, very true. And then
That's the one thing. I was going to say that's the one thing. I cannot really see a flaw in this episode too much, and that's hard for me to say.
Yeah, there are certain things. Sorry.
Did you drop your mic again?
My microphone cord got stuck to my chair. When I turned, it got yanked. I'm so sorry about that. That probably sounded awful.
It sounded like a mug dropped. Anyway, you were saying?
Okay. The crystalline was really cute, but I have to say one thing. It would have been cuter if she would have had a christening dress. I think that was something. Instead of Rarity taking away that adorable little quilt that Applejack had in her little thing, what if Rarity made her a christening dress? Now that would have been adorable. That is my only gripe.
Maybe the tiniest little nitpicks you could have had here and there, but besides that.
Although I didn't like that they recolored that turnip character from, what was it? The Rarity episode where she sings "I'm the type of pony every pony should know." That episode where she met Turnip. They kind of recolored him and changed it up a bit for
Turnip, you're going into Steven Universe territory.
No, I'm not. From come on, he was the one who embarrassed Rarity in front of the couple when he was washing windows. That episode, I think it was Sweet and Elite.
Casey Chuck?
Yeah, they recolored him and kind of changed him up and slapped some push pins on his rump and
I don't
gave
remember
him a
that
little
one.
vest. And I mean, they are doing a lot more than just recoloring OCs now, so that's always nice to see that they are putting a little more effort into when they reuse a body type and stuff like that, that they change it up a bit more.
Yeah, like I'm kind of jumping in the middle of the conversation. I only have a few minutes before I have to be in another live stream.
Really comic.
But speaking of character designs that were kind of reused, the other person the other point that was in the chair who didn't want to move because she camped out overnight. It was weird because she was supposed to be like a younger pony, but she had like the Granny Smith older pony body type.
Or that one from the Hooffields and the McCults.
No. I'm talking about in the Crystalling.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm on about. She looked like that one, but recolored.
Yeah, but she wasn't intended to be like one of the elderly ponies. She was meant to be like a young pony, but she had like the elderly pony body type. It was weird.
Also, I kind of hate how they made the Crystal Pony seem kind of stupid. I mean, it's blizzarding around them. It's freezing outside. And, people are like, the christening has been canceled. You need to go back into your homes. And instead, they're like, I've been waiting for this spot all night. I'm not moving.
Oh, wait, she's
Really?
Longhorn. Oh, we're just going to stay here all day instead.
Yeah.
I do have to say that my favorite new character from the episode was probably Sunburst.
I thought you were gonna say
Sunburst, whatever his name
Silverstream.
is.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah. I do got to admit, he was quite interesting. He was like a, what's the word when you're like really reserved?
He was like you, editor.
He was a shut-in.
How is he like me?
He acted just like you, except he didn't have an accent.
Well, I constantly just hide in a room surrounded by all this knowledge that I don't get to use with anywhere else.
Not exactly, not that. It's just it felt more like you than anybody else I know.
Maybe he's trying to say you're very intelligent.
Yes, that too.
Yes, it was sort of a backdoor compliment. He was complimenting you on your intelligence.
Whoa.
Insulting your
Let's not
shut-in.
say anything about any backdoor. Let's not go
Because
there.
it was kind of a compliment and an insult at the same time. That's what a backdoor compliment is.
Well,
Yes, I am a hoarder of books. Thank you.
Backhand compliment comic, not backdoor. That's something different.
Yeah,
yeah. Wait till you.
I think the term is the same. And
Not really,
No,
no.
it's backhanded compliment.
I'm a backhand compliment kind of stallion.
Anyways, yeah, not a backdoor kind of stallion. So let's.
No.
I shall remember
So
that one.
yeah, we
Don't-
actually mentioned before that we finally really have a good stallion type character. Hopefully, we get to see more of him.
We
He's
will
really
not.
Interesting.
Knowing MLP, we will not see him for another half
Until
season.
like the season finale.
although we
Yeah.
might end up seeing Princess Flurry Heart again.
I really
Yes,
hope we
oh my
see.
God,
I
I'm
really
glad.
hope we see her.
Silver, is that fire alarm still beeping?
No. Anyway, this baby. Yes, we will be seeing a lot more of it. It's
I want to get a
weird.
plushie of her. She is so adorable.
You know
Oh,
what?
you can imagine
Or,
what we will
or
be
as,
getting
as
for
Lily
it.
Pete put it, so adorable.
Any stallion we get in the show that's actually really good, we don't see them ever again. It's like for example, Big Mac. Yeah, we see him sometimes because he works on the farm. When was the last time you saw Flash Sentry? When was the last time you saw it on a show?
Flash Sentry
um,
became
No,
a good
hear me out. Hear me out. No, hear me out.
Had a main role in an episode.
No, hear me
Hear
out. Hang on, hear me out.
Sentry is a token guy. He does his job.
Guys, hear me out for a second. I'm going to say certain signs, not a lot, just a few. Donut Joe. We have only seen him 3 times. How many times have we seen Fancy Pants? How many times have we seen
What times?
Soaring? But we've seen Spitfire so many
Quite a
times.
few. We've seen Soren quite a few times.
Quite a few, but not many. Whenever Spitfire's around, we do not get to see Soaring. Count how many episodes Soaring in. You'll be surprised. This show.
I think because of Sunburst's importance to the new main character of Starlight Glimmer, I think he might show up again, even like a minor role. If they go back to the Crystal Empire for one reason or another, he'll be there because he's now a somewhat important secondary character.
Well,
And he'll probably show up for like, a birthday
season
party,
finale.
or he'll probably show up in a Pinkie Pie episode, where Pinkie Pie is trying to teach Starlight how to, entertain a friend, and so she invites him for a party or something.
By the
Also, this was one of
way,
the very first double part that wasn't a centered episode.
Is it bad that I ship Starlight and Sunburst, or is that the intention of the show?
Starlight,
I
he's
think
shipping you with
intention.
Sunburst.
No. Starlight Glimmer, not Starlight Ginger Pony.
It's okay. My cousin is adorable. You can't help but love her.
Not your cousin.
She is now.
That is, if you look back in my videos, I actually made a video stating that she was my
Yes, I
cousin.
remember that.
I'm
video.
gonna make a
My
video that
headcanon.
I'm related to Michael Jordan. So I'm related to Michael Jordan. Here we
I'm
go.
making a video that I'm related to the Jelly Pony.
It was a joke.
Yes, we know, Star. We're just
Because she
poking
stole my
fun.
name. I had to change
Hey,
my name because of her.
hey, if
Yeah.
it's on the internet, it must be true.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, but real quick, did any of you, other than the Fairly Odd Parents, y'all know what other vibe of something else, like a reference I got in this? And y'all should have all gotten this vibe. No, the part where they're all.
We sort of have a Fairly Odd
Was
Baby
it
vibe in
No,
the
Beetlejuice?
no, I
episode, but
already
it's
told them
better
that.
than Fairly Odd Baby. These times.
I already
Beetlejuice.
told them that.
Yeah,
Thank you.
the TV series.
Now I know what Beetlejuice is, but where did you get
Not
the vibe
that.
from that?
Not that.
There's no
No.
sandworms around there.
No, not that. And
No,
Comic
the
Sans
TV
already.
series Beetlejuice, not the movie.
How did
Oh,
you
I
get
don't
a
think I
reference
watched
from
it either.
that? Where? How did you get a reference from that though?
I don't know. I kind of felt like uh Twilight. The two parents were the ghosts. Shining Armor and Cadence were the ghosts, and like Twilight was the girl, and Baby Flurry was like what a monster just floating around constantly, making constant destruction and chaos.
Or I mean, we
Yeah,
Just
mean.
like Beetlejuice.
Flurry was actually a bit underutilized in the episode. She was just a plot device. She caused the conflict, furthered it along, and then resolved it.
I'm sorry, Comic Sans.
Although
You
she
wanted her to
did
speak
cause
too.
development.
Yeah.
She did cause development because she gave a reasoning for what's the name, Starlight and Sunburst to actually confront their differences, bring them together
Yeah, I
to
know, but
accomplish
she
a
was a plot
mutual
device.
beneficial
She didn't have
agreement.
much character in this episode. So.
Comic
Really?
Sans,
Because
she's a
I feel like they
baby.
did a
I
really
know
good
the
job
good
giving.
news is she's a baby. B it's her first appearance, so they have
Can't speak.
time to develop her. But in the episode, um, she caused the conflict by breaking the crystal heart. She furthered it along by destroying the book, and then she resolved it by being the focus of the crystalling.
What
I
other development do you want from her?
Well, she was a
actually,
plot device in the episode. She wasn't.
She's a baby. You can't expect her to like
I
write
actually
her
feel like
name
they.
and spell things out in cheese, can
True.
you?
I'm not saying it was a bad thing, but it's just like I wish that she had a bit more of a character, even as a baby. I mean, Poof may not be the best example, but Poof actually kind of had a character, kind of.
I think she actually had a lot of personality.
She does. She
Although
has
I
Think
am
certain.
about
kind
it.
of upset
Think
that they
about
nerfed her powers because
it.
it would have
She's
been
of course a.
sorry, it could have made some interesting episodes down the line if she still had those crazy powers.
Can I talk now?
Yes, sorry.
So think about it. Besides the cooing and the adorableness that is the baby,
And the heart
she is
melting.
shown to be very clingy. Obviously, she's more clingy to her dad than her mother because Shining Armor is shown to be more of a wreck than Princess Cadence. Probably meaning that she's a daddy's girl because daddy has to be the one to constantly get up and to take care of her to get her to stop crying. Think about the way she reacted when she was taken away from Pinkie Pie. She cried, even though it was her mother who was taking her away. I have the feeling that if Shining Armor was the one who was to take her away, not only would he probably not use magic the way that Cadence did,
A heartless
I feel
unicorn.
like that she wouldn't have cried. He probably also wouldn't have separated her from Pinkie Pie the way that she did. So she's probably more of a daddy's little girl than anything else.
I think you're reading too far into
She's
I can
also
actually answer that.
she's also very clingy. She loves to be the center of attention. That's why she's constantly running around being chased. If her dad wasn't to chase her, she probably would have just sat down and cried until he came and picked her up.
I think she is right on. I think Star, you're right on point. Actually, that makes
Although,
sense.
Yeah.
just it's one of those funny jokes that have spawned because of the episode is that Fireheart is nicknamed I think like Princess Facehugger or something like that. Like the
Brilliant.
Of
She's a
course, that's
face hugger.
fandom.
And in the next episode, a xenomorph will appear.
Hmm But yeah, but real quick, because I didn't even get to finish this point. You know what other reference I got from this, and all of you should have seen it.
What's that?
Let me ask you. The crystaller does what? It crystals the ponies, right? That scene where he crystalled her, and all the ponies know, That doesn't give you a hint to any other thing, not even a movie from the past. There we go. That was
What?
hilarious. Lion King, you never seen that?
No.
It had an opening to Lion King vibe, yes.
Exactly. Thank you. They were all gathered around the. I'm like, oh, they stole that because MLP is infamous for references, and I think they stole that.
And it doesn't help that Disney has its own sort of MLP knockoff show that they're trying to make. Lion
No,
King based.
no,
There's that Lion King
no,
based TV show.
I've seen that.
no,
I
no,
don't
no,
recommend it.
no. It doesn't exist.
No, no,
No,
Denial is not just another river
no.
in Egypt.
leave me alone. I want to
Oh,
learn.
Prince of
I mean,
Egypt. I liked that film.
oh yeah, that was a good film. I liked it.
It's
Let
really
my people
underrated. It's really
go.
underrated.
Oh no, it's not. People love it. Many people I talk to, they really love the movie.
I know. I'm just saying. I know. I'm saying. I feel it's underrated, but I
By
adored that
who?
film.
What a random non sequitur to
I
a
don't know, but it has one of the
unrelated
best.
topic.
It has one of those best epic lines and songs that no matter how old you get, you still remember it.
Hmm.
What was it? Once I called you brother, once I thought the chance to make you laugh was all I ever wanted.
Into
My
winter.
heart be
Years
hard and
forever
never
ago, I
mind.
will
Heart
never
will
let
me grow.
your
This will sell me so.
people
I
I
thought
will
we were
go.
never
talking
let
about MLP.
your.
Why are we talking about the Prince of Egypt? I'm so
Who
confused.
knows? Prince of
Because it's
Egypt.
awesome.
Because Flurry Heart is a plague upon my heart.
Oh, that's
Oh,
so cute.
I would.
Although,
I
as far as
send
character
the
design goes,
crews,
like,
I send
why is
the
her
crews,
horn and
I
wings so
send the
giant, and why does she not have those, like, solid colored eyes like the Cake Twins?
Who
Probably
knows?
because she's an alicorn.
Maybe it takes a couple days for their eyes to,
Yolk.
fix on the color.
Yeah,
Like
that's
how
the
all
thing.
babies are born with blue eyes, and after a couple days they turn to their usual
Um,
to their.
because in baby cakes, it jumps from them being born to a month later, and they still have the small little pupils.
Maybe it's because she's an
I got a
alicorn.
question. Are we seriously doubting that Luna and Celestia never had kids? Are we seriously doubting that?
Yes.
Um,
Well, where's the father? Where's the husband?
Like
although
they
I would also
died. They died. Like they just dead.
I feel like Celestia was too busy, raising the sun and moon during the times when Luna was away, and they were
And dealing with a
not
kingdom.
have kids
uh,
before the whole incident because they were
speaking of
probably fairly young considering, way that
They were grown mares when they took on all those
speaking
enemies.
of Celestia and Luna, um, I'm not too fond of their line saying that that I am born alicorn or something that Equestria has never seen, and they sort of implied that Celestia and Luna may not have been born alicorns.
they might, but they weren't born in Equestria.
Although,
Oh,
yes,
did we destroy your fanfic?
there's my favorite technicality of that line and my favorite headcanon that I accept. They say that it's something Equestria has never seen before. Mind, Equestria didn't always exist. So when Celestia and Luna were born,
Oh goodness.
They weren't there when the
You're in
Celestia and Luna
denial.
were born,
Denial is
Equestria
not
was not formed yet. So therefore, Flurry Heart is the firstborn alicorn that Equestria has seen.
Sans,
But
no.
Princess Luna and Celestia can still be born alicorns.
Sans, don't be in denial. I was in denial once too.
No. If you're allowed to be in denial about that Lion King MLP like show that Disney's trying to make, then I'm allowed to be in denial about Princess Luna and Celestia not being born alicorns. So
Comic, it's not your fault. It's not
well,
your fault,
no,
man.
because in the Journal of the Two Sisters, which was written by Amy Keating Rogers when she was still a writer on the show, and has a presence in the actual universe, being the book that Twilight found in the Castle of the Two Sisters, it says that Celestia and Luna, it doesn't say outright, but it implies heavily that they were born alicorns, implying that their physiology is different than the average pony. They have longer lifespans that seem like they're immortal, but they're not.
Comic,
They get their teeth marks at a much older age.
comic dear,
And they
comic,
have, and so
comic dear, comic.
so since I consider the Journal of the Two Sisters
He's
to be
still going.
canon, even with that line that Equestria has not seen a born alicorn, that still leads me to believe that Celestia and Luna were born alicorns.
Comic is
Mention that it was
over.
a
You guys something?
Morgoth's original vision that they
I
were
don't
born
know. He doesn't
All right,
stop.
so back onto the
What's
topic.
happening?
Does anyone want to wonder where the librarian was in all this? Because they don't
Oh,
know
yeah.
how the
She
books are
died.
stored. But
She
when,
died.
like, she remembered being the librarian. So where is she? Was she like just waiting outside
Yeah, she
for
was
the
probably in the
crystalline to
cloud. She was
happen?
probably in the
Why
cloud.
didn't they come and say, "Hey, we need to find a book in the Great Library. Could you know, come and help us
No,
Oh.
she
find
died.
this book?"
No,
Yeah,
she
because she was.
died.
Yeah, because she was a lot of help the first time, wasn't she?
But she didn't have her
No,
memory
she's
that
dead.
time.
Can
Now
I?
she has her memory, and she's had about a year to remember everything.
I get the feeling there's gonna be at some point an episode where Twilight is trying to reorganize the Crystal Library because it was so confusing, and Twilight likes organization.
And
Sans,
that would be
no
a
more
chance for
fanfic.
Flurry Heart to see her aunt, and a chance for Starlight to see
Guys, stop with the fanfics. They're not gonna happen.
Sunburst and Starlight.
Speaking of fanfic, my favorite meme photo I've seen from the new episode was a picture of Sunburst. It's like I'm not a wizard. These are my fanfics.
Yeah, I saw that too on Twitter. But
You're a wizard, Starburst.
but guys, your fanfics are crushed. Alicorns can be born. Your fanfics are crushed.
No,
And
no,
Celestial, no, we're not born.
Can I say something about that? I think that movie was just lazy writing. Like, creators were like,
I'm pretty
oh,
sure.
we're running out of ideas. We need to make this new baby super special and super powerful.
He could be right, you know.
Just because we want to. I mean, look, they made Spike talk, like, a lot. That's already bad writing. Spike shouldn't talk a lot.
Oh god.
Josh Hader.
You know what I also loved? My favorite thing about the new episode. Okay, Princess Cadence is the rule of the Crystal Empire. Doesn't know what to do if the relic breaks.
That is sort of.
Well,
I would have seen that.
To be
sort of
fair, the
coming.
Crystal Empire was gone for 1,000 years, and that stuff might not have been written down. I don't know, or not expected to happen.
But all the
might
people in
not
the
have
Crystal
been
Empire are the same people that were in it 1,000 years ago, and she's lived there for almost a year.
Actually,
So,
2 years.
My question to that is, what has she been doing in all that time that she's apparently so bored?
Who wrote the episode?
Eating crystal
I need to know.
cupcakes.
Yeah, getting fat
Does
and
anyone
chubby.
know who wrote the
So she
episode?
gets pregnant. Todd.
No.
She's been getting fat and chubby. So she gets pregnant on purpose. Then no one can say, "Hey, stop eating those cupcakes." She can be like, "I'm pregnant," and that way then they can't be like, "You're getting fat." You know.
No, I have a new
Diet.
life growing inside of me.
Don't worry, Star. When you're pregnant, I'll tell you you look good every day.
I'm not going to get pregnant
Mm,
ever.
she says
Ever? You never want children?
No.
she's.
I have 7 nieces and nephews, and probably one more on the way. I do not need
one more on the
any
way.
more children. If I want to take care of a child, I can borrow one for a couple of days. Their parents would be grateful.
Mhm. Denial is not just the ocean in the canal.
It's not denial, it's her choice.
Exactly.
Silver's trying to
Denial
sound
is
smart,
denial
guys.
is like
I
denial
know-
is basically saying
Editor,
Yeah,
I
you
know
don't think
Star.
that-
And Star,
something.
you know me. Star, I know you will have a child someday. It's obvious, but
Don't
everybody's
wish that
trying to
curse
control
upon
it.
me.
I know. I'm not wishing it upon you. I'm just telling you it's gonna happen.
Anyways, hello, Larry. I missed you.
Hello. I missed you too. You know what happened while we didn't talk?
No.
Silver Stream
No.
became my
This
father.
episode was written by Josh Haber. I think Josh Haber actually tweeted something about like not reading the book by Amy Keating Rogers before writing the episode or something.
I never even read that thing either. I'm not
Pretty good
planning
read,
to.
actually.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Although now it's possibly not canon because of the stupid line about Flurry being the firstborn alicorn or something like that.
Lurie is sort of right. Sometimes they write things in to be interesting and forget stuff.
Well,
You
I
do
mean,
know that, right?
maybe Celestia and Luna don't want to reveal that they're born alicorn, so they're kind of lying.
Or they weren't born in Equestria.
Or they
That
weren't born,
also is a very valid thing, or they're born before Equestria was formed.
or they just weren't born in. They weren't born alicorns. Can y'all just accept that?
Well, then,
Or y'all
if
don't
they're
want to?
not born alicorns, the question is, were they Pegasi, unicorns, or Earth ponies?
Who knows? It's a
Don't know,
fictional
don't know,
show.
don't know. Hasn't been talked about yet.
It's a fictional show. Anything can happen if
I
it's in
hope
the
that they
show.
explore alicorn lore in this series.
I hope they don't. That's gonna break everything.
It
What
will.
people are gonna look at, oh, I have a reason to make my
If
alicorn
they're gonna have a
OC.
born alicorn, they need to at least explain alicorn lore a bit more.
Blurry is right, Stan.
There are too many alicorns already.
No,
There's
wait.
Luna, Celestia, Flurry Heart, Twilight, and probably Starfall the Beard.
Son, wait.
Well,
Son,
Starfall
wait.
is not an alicorn.
I think Flurry Heart should have been born a boy.
Yeah, but think about it real quick. Everybody, think about it. Wait, think about it. Real quick.
alicorns
Sans.
Why can't there be a male
Oh my
alicorn?
goodness. Sans, think about it for a second. If some things in the show aren't explained for good reason. For one, for let people draw their own conclusions. Second, they don't have that much time in episodes to draw upon every little thing. Second,
Like,
Sans.
Mark is trying to figure out how they're trying to learn more about alicorns and alicorn physiology. It could be an episode that involves Flurry Heart to some capacity, and maybe she finds out the alicorn lore that maybe Celestia and Luna are born alicorns for when they ascended or whatever.
Sans, that's also another reason the show writers don't do that, or the freelance writers. That's the reason they don't do that is because they will crush people's fanfics. That's just the truth of it.
But
Every
that's the
episode they
point
write, they
of
crush.
canonizing things. They like crushing our hopes and dreams.
They don't. They like us drawing our own conclusions so many times. Why do you think even... What was it? The Gala episode I talked to one of them about. The Gala episode was supposed to end, with Celestia being buddy-buddy with them. It's because to draw our own conclusions to say that, Celestia wants to have fun, Celestia doesn't like being on the throne. Does she actually hate the throne? We don't know. That's why people have room to make
I
fans.
gotta go to another live stream.
Oh, I'm sorry. This live stream isn't good enough for you.
No. I already had it.
Star.
I already had it scheduled for a while. I had a collab with the Looney Turtle. It was apparently a two-part collab because the video was so long about the history of Equestria. So we're having a comment response live stream, and it's scheduled for the past 3 or 4 days, and it's happening. So I'm gonna go now.
Wait, tell Looney I want some soup later. He'll knows what it means.
You want some what?
Soup later. He'll knows what it means.
Why?
He'll know what it means. Just tell him I want some soup
Just
later.
be a good mailman and send the mail from Silver.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, son. Yes, I am claiming you as my son.
Oh, turtle soup. Okay, I think I got the joke.
He'll know what it means better than just...
Starlight, did you hear the news?
Okay, well, bye.
Hey.
Bye, Comic
Fix
Sans.
that smoke detector,
Yeah.
Silver. It's really annoying.
So what?
I keep hearing a beep from your smoke detector. Still.
That's just my pony radar. It's going off because all of you are in
been
here.
like that for ages. I asked him about it.
Anyways,
Yes.
really,
yeah.
I go away for 2 seconds and I come back and you're talking about the smoke detector.
It's not my fault.
Yes, you come back in time. We were talking right back to what we were talking about at the beginning.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and Starlight, Lurie wants you to be his mom.
No. I'm already fine
I'll
with
be
it.
your aunt. I'll be your loving aunt who spoils you. But
Wow, that is cold, Starlight.
I really don't. You know, with everything happening with sorry, I get a bit off topic. I'm just gonna say this. You know already how an original my OC is. So writing a story about him, which half of the story wasn't written by me, it's just what happened to him with the family and stuff. You know, Silver, I told you.
Mm-hmm.
So that would make me even worse because, you know, the cliche thing, an original color pony having a tragic past and stuff like that. So this is the reason I don't really write a story from OC, besides I'm bad at writing.
You know, editor could be your mommy.
No.
What do you
No,
say, dude?
I still don't like the editor because he wore glasses without lenses. Okay, I'm just
There
So
are
kidding.
lenses
that's
there, they're
editor.
just invisible.
Exactly. And do you think in actual shows they show the lenses all the time? It will get annoying. That's why even in MLP they did the same
Let's just
thing with
put, yeah,
Sunburn.
let's just put it this way. I've only figured out now how to do transparent vectors,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm not going to change every single one of my poses in my reviews. So
Yeah, I
I
Mhm.
could
know.
just have lenses in two little
Isn't just
tiny peepholes.
isn't just the marker tool or something like that does transparent stuff?
No, it's something else
No,
with the
no,
system
it's
that
not a
I
marker.
use.
I remember I did it somehow. But anyways, yeah, I guess you.
By, by the way, editor, are you available if I need you for a story, like a voice?
Depends what kind of voice.
I need your voice, your foreign voice, your accent, your German slash other thing
Is he German?
English.
I thought he's British.
situations.
I'm
He
half
no,
German, half English.
no, he's not British. Nobody's ever British. That's just a myth.
Sure.
Like like ice cubes melting in heat, or dragons attacking us.
Yeah, I guess in your
Sorry,
alicorn
I don't
world that
ensure
doesn't happen.
Nope.
Sorry.
Ice cubes never melt in my world, so you could reuse them every time.
Well, you can buy ice cubes like that, actually. You just put them in
So,
the freezer.
in which case then, Silver, to solve all my problems in the world, I shall just put you inside an ice cube,
That sounds like
and
sounds like
that will be my life sorted. Thank you.
that sounds like a
Burn,
weird. That
No,
sounds like
that's the
a weird
point. It
fetish.
won't burn.
No, that sounds
burn.
like a weird fetish to put
Silver,
someone.
you got burned.
Sounds like
Shots
bull.
fired.
The fire, the
I
ring
didn't
of
really get burned.
fire.
That was more of a weird
Shots fired.
story he just tried to tell. Or
No, you just countered your thingy, the saying that the ice cubes don't melt. So he'll
yeah.
put you in an ice cube and you'll never exist. And that means I won't have a father again. Yay.
I don't know. It didn't feel like an insult, but okay. Star, you tired? Do I have to
Yeah,
tuck you
now we're
down?
even.
Are we gonna take off the broadcast now? Cause Star's tired. She needs her nap.
I don't need
Yeah.
a nap. I don't have
You
time for a
need-
nap. I have to go to college soon, and I still
Yeah.
have to practice some stuff.
Oh, come on, Star. Who needs a nap? Who's
I don't need a
tired little
nap.
girl? Aw, she's
Turn
cranky.
over sleep.
She's cranky. Okay. Everybody, you gotta go. She's cranky. We gotta get her some
I'm
warm milk.
not cranky. But
Start,
if we're all
start,
done
do I give
talking
you a
about the
hammer?
topic, are we all done?
So
Yeah.
what was the topic in the first place? Because I joined in late because I asked Star when the live stream would happen. I mean the podcast. She didn't reply.
After we
The topic
started
was is Silver.
Skype, and
Yeah.
the topic was the season opener of MLP.
Oh, I thought the topic was is Silver's cutie mark actually good for his OC?
No,
So,
your cutie mark
uh,
isn't good for your OC. You
the
already have a
topic
pain in
is
the butt design to draw and a pain in the butt cutie mark to draw.
yeah.
No, I had to
I
make
drew
it.
it like only twice. Sorry to cut you
Well,
off.
thank you everyone for saying how complex my OC is to draw. That makes
Silver,
it-
Dade, what is your cutie mark?
Call me daddy again, and I won't respond to you. My cutie mark is a tiny pond with rocks and grass around it, and some of the water is leaking out.
It's
Silver.
Mercury. Don't let him fool you.
No, it's not.
It's Mercury.
It's
So,
not
Silver,
Mercury.
your special talent is being useless?
No, my special talent is giving knowledge and different things to others. I just share my knowledge and wisdom and
Slow to
feeling.
trickle.
Is that supposed to mean something?
Nothing.
Uh-huh.
Alrighty then. So
I'll deal with you
if
later.
we're not talking about the episode anymore, I'm
We
Starlight
are.
Ginger Pony.
Wait, we are. I got
No,
one
we're
thing
not.
to say.
You know what I loved about the episode?
Yes.
Many faces of Starlight Glimmer.
Yes, the facial expressions for season 6 have kicked it up a notch, and they're very adorable and very good.
And I love her new main style.
She has a new main
Okay.
style?
Yeah, you didn't
Yeah,
notice?
yeah, it is because it's
And
centralized and not to the
it's kind of
side.
like brighter, I think.
Hang on a
It's
second, everyone.
more colorful. Yeah, that.
I'm not good at noticing things like that.
I noticed it.
Okay. Oh,
And
damn.
I think that it's already starting to get uh, boring when they show Spike doing his daily routines. You know, how she walked into him in the bathroom and stuff. And they have been doing it for a while. It's kind of getting boring.
Hmm. I suppose, although he could just, I don't know, lock the door.
And close your eyes, we're going for a ride.
Did you see them keyholes? No one uses doors like that anymore. It brings me back to my old ages. Not old ages. I was like 6 or something. We had these
Was there like a
closets.
room that like I don't know, like there were keys for and like all of them were labeled? Did that grow as well, or did like they just find a room that had a bunch of keys on the floor, or did all the rooms come with the keys in the doors, and then they took the keys out and labeled them that way, or is there actually no keys for the doors at all? And if
They
so,
just have
why are
a
there
keyhole for
keyholes?
no reason. That should be a new MLP episode. Why do they have keyholes and not keys?
Did beds grow? Like, was it fully furnished when they, like, there? We saw the throne room, but did it like come with its own beds and stuff? Because if not, I find it hard to believe that the ponies of Equestria are going to be happy fitting the bill to furnish an entire new castle,
Yeah. Let's
especially
just
right after they had to refurnish the Crystal Empire.
yeah. Let's just all agree we don't like the new castle. We like the tree better.
It doesn't bother me.
The tree was better, trust me.
It never bothered
Even
me either.
even though Twilight like blew it up once.
She blew it up twice.
She's blown it up
Really?
more than once, twice.
I remember one was the Tyrek, the other one was she got mad when it's just a test and boom. And the other one, I don't remember anymore.
And there was another one where Discord started turning it up and around.
Oh yeah. True, sure. You're right.
Anything else?
Nope.
Not really.
All
Overall,
right, then let's do our sign-offs. Lurie?
I don't sign off. I don't do sign offs. Okay.
Alright,
That
I'll
is
do
the
one.
adorable Lurie, and he is signing off. What about you, editor?
I am the editor, and cut, that's a wrap.
Silver, tell them you're streaming out.
Sora's away. He's eating Oreos.
All
Hello,
right.
I'm Silverstream.
Eh,
I think I'm a zebracorn. I think I'm the best unicorn in the entire fandom. I'm going to go off and fly into the moon now. Hurrah! There, he said his.
I know I'm gonna fix
And
everything with
I'm
friendship.
Starlight Danger Pony. It was nice to see you all again, and I hope to see you next week where we'll be discussing episode 3 of MLP. And I'm shining out. And as always, don't forget to sparkle. Yeah?
You stole my sound! No!